Hello children, how are you? I hope you are happy at home and you are doing homeworks regularly. That is the assignments you are doing regularly. Any doubts are there? Clarify with your subject teachers. Okay. Next, in last we have learnt about the periscope. So how it works. So how you have written? Maybe I think you are written in aim, operators and procedure of the periscope like this. Now we will explain about the topic is how do we get an image in a mirror. How do we get an image in a mirror? For example, take a plain mirror and you must stand in front of the mirror. When the light rays are coming from the sun or torch light, so any light source, these light rays falls on the mirror. So many light rays falls on the mirror. That means, again I am repeating, when the number of light rays falls on the mirror, that means the incidence rays fall on the mirror. This mirror again returning back to the rays, that is the reflected rays falls on you. When the reflected rays have you seen your eyes, then only we will able to see this image inside of the mirror. Like this, the image is formed inside of the. So the girl is stand in front of the mirror. Then the number of the incidence rays falls on the mirror, and this mirror returning back to the rays. That means the reflected rays are coming back from the mirror. When the reflected rays are seen by your eye, then only you can able to see the image inside of the mirror. Like this, the formation of image in mirrors is due to reflection of light rays from the mirror. Understood children? Take a plain mirror and put a candle and light it and keep in front of the plain mirror. Then what will be formed inside? The same size of the candle image is formed inside of the mirror. How is it possible? How it is formed inside of the mirror? So, the light rays are coming from sun or any light source. Then these light rays falls on the candle. Then these rays are falls on the falls on the mirror. That means the incidence rays are falls on the mirror. Then the mirror are reflected. When the mirror are reflected, and those reflected rays are reaches to our eye. When these reflected rays are reaches to our eye, then only we will see these reflected rays or reaches to our eye. Then only we are able to see image inside of the mirror. Here you must observe the size of the candle is equal to the size of candle image inside of the mirror. And that means the distance from the candle to the mirror is equal to the distance from the image of candle to the mirror. That means both are in parallel in size. The distance from the candle to mirror is equal to the distance of candle's image to the mirror. Then only this image is formed inside of the mirror. Once again I am repeating. The light rays falls on the candle. When the light rays, that means the incidence rays, falls on the mirror, then that mirror gives the reflected rays. Those reflected rays reaches to our eye. Then only we will able to see this image inside of the mirror. Like this image formed inside of the mirror. Then we get an image inside of the mirror. This is another example. So the incidence rays falls on the mirror. Then the mirror reflected, these reflected rays are reaches to our eye. Then only we will see this image inside of the mirror. The formation of the image of a candle is due to reflection of light rays from the mirror only. Understood, children? To explain, the topic name is, can you see the image in the mirror through the object is not seen by you? That means I will explain with example. In a classroom, the students are sitting in front of the board. The girls are sitting on left side. The boys are sitting on right side. And keep a plain mirror on the board. Then these boys observe the image of outside of the image of tree outside of the classroom. How is it possible? See the image in the mirror through the object is not seen. The object is not seen by you. That means the boys are not seeing the tree directly, but they are able to see an image of tree inside of the mirror. How is it possible? So the light rays falls on these boys. Then these boys are observe the mirror. That means the incidence rays falls on the mirror. Then this mirror reflected or coming from the mirror, and this tree again reflected on the mirror. That means this tree reflected again back to the mirror, and these reflected rays falls on the boys, then falls on the boys and reaches to their eyes. Then they have seen the image of tree inside of the mirror. That means the multiple rays falls on the mirror. Again this mirror reflected the rays. These reflected rays again falls on the mirror, and these reflected rays reaches to their eyes. Then they have seen this image of tree inside of the mirror. But these girls are not seeing the image of the tree inside of the mirror. Why? Because the distance from the mirror, the distance between these boys to the mirror is equal to the distance from the tree to the mirror. That is the reason. That means, once again I am repeating, the distance from the boy to the mirror is equal to the distance from the tree to the mirror. Then only they have seen this image of the tree inside of the mirror. That means they must be arranged in parallel sides and they maintain some equal distance also from this mirror. Then only they will able to see this image of the mirror. Like this, the image of tree is formed inside of the mirror. The boys are seeing this image of the tree inside of the mirror. But these girls are not able to see the image of the tree inside of the mirror. Understood? Understood, children? In the same process, I will explain with another example. The outside of the ball we cannot see, but the incidence rays of the ball falls on the mirror. That mirror reflected the rays. These reflected rays fall and reaches to your eye. Then only we will able to see this object inside of the mirror. Understood, children? That means the distance from ball to mirror is equal to the distance from the mirror to girl. Then only this ball has seen by this girl. Understood, children? The image of ball has seen by this girl. Is there any difference between you and your image? Yes, definitely. I will explain with the example now. So, take a plain mirror. Take a plain mirror. A boy stand in front of the mirror and he observe his pocket inside of the mirror. What he observed? He observed his image inside of the mirror and he observed his pocket. He observed his pocket, left side of the pocket. But in a mirror, the image forms on right side. But in a mirror, the image forms on right side. That means the sides are interchanged from this boy to this boy's image. Same like this, I will explain with another example. This boy only stand in front and he raised his right hand upward. And he raised his right hand upward and observe his image inside of the mirror. But this shows on left side of his hand. That means the difference from his boy to his boy image. That means the sides are interchanged from this boy to this boy image. That like this, the sides are interchanged. The sides are interchanged. The sides are interchanged. This inversion is called lateral inversion. What do you say? Lateral inversion. The boy is stand in front of the mirror and he observe his pocket. In a mirror, he observe the mirror. Inside of the mirror, the image shows the right side of pocket. And in second example, another boy raised his right hand upward, but his image inside of the mirror, that image shows the left side of hand upward. Like this, from these examples, what you understand? The sides are interchanged. The sides are interchanged upward. Like this, from these examples, what you understand? The sides are interchanged. The sides are interchanged. That means in a mirror, the right of object shows as left. In a mirror, the right of object shows left and the left of object shows right. Like this, the sides are interchanged. This inversion is called lateral inversion. What do you say? Lateral inversion. From this, the difference between you and image, the sides are interchanged. The sides are interchanged. This inversion is called lateral inversion. Lateral inversion. Understood, children? About the topic. Take a drawing sheet. Take a drawing sheet and cut pieces. Cut the papers as few pieces. Okay. On these papers, you must write the MAD. So on each paper, you must write the letters. In each one, write MAD. And these MAD paper pieces keep in front of the plain mirror. How it changes? See inside of the mirror. Then these letters are changed like this. Look at this plain mirror, how it changes. How it changes? MAD is the image of MAD show like this in the mirror. In the same process, you must write all capital letters of English letters, English, Urdu, Telugu, and keep in front of the plain mirror and observe how it interchanges. Which letters are same, you have to observe in the mirror. In the same way, another activity also you have to do. Write your name either in English language or Telugu language or Hindi language and put in front of the mirror, and how it changes you must observe. Okay. Here the letters MAD. The cut pieces of paper has written MAD letters and they keep in front of the mirror. How they change? They change like this. In the same process, your name write on the paper and observe your image either in English language or Hindi language or Telugu language. Did you see ambulance vehicle? They have written like this. Why? Because in ambulance the accident patients are lived inside of the ambulance vehicle. When the ambulance vehicle they have seen, the remaining vehicles give urgent way to the ambulance. That's why the rear view mirrors of remaining vehicles they have seen, then they will give way to the ambulance vehicle. Then the ambulance vehicle goes urgently. Like this, that's why the ambulance, on the ambulance vehicle, they have written like this. Understood, children? 8. Let us do activity 8. Take the irrespective size of the mirrors like this. So, take small size of the mirror and middle size of the mirror and take big size of the mirror. In each mirror, you must observe your image. In each mirror, first I am taking the small size of the mirror. In front of that, stand in front of the small mirror. Then you have to observe your image. That means the size of your body is same in the mirror. The size of the image is equal to the size of the object. In the same process, take middle size of the mirror. Take the middle size of the mirror. Stand in front of this mirror and observe the image. This image also shows same size of this body. The image shows same size of this body. Okay. Next, take third, that is the big size of the mirror, and same boy stand in front of the mirror. Stand in front of the mirror and observe his image. And in the image, in the mirror, the image shows same size of this boy. From these examples, what you understand? In irrespective mirrors, the size of object is equal to the size of image. From these examples, what you understand? Take different types of the irrespective mirrors, then observe their images. From these examples, what you understood? In irrespective mirrors, the size of the object is equal to the size of the image. A plane mirror and stand in front the mirror and observe your image. Then inside of the mirror, the size of image must be equal to size of your body. Then step back 2 feet. Step back 2 feet and observe your image inside of the mirror. Then the size of your body is equal to the size of the image. Next, step front to the mirror. Then observe your image. Then the size of your body is also equal to the size of your image. Respective size of mirrors, the size of object is equal to the size of the image. In irrespective size of mirrors, the size of object is equal to the size of image. Understood, children? The next topic is images are many. But objective is one. So this topic we will discuss by using of the example. For example, did you see the hair salon? In hair salon, the barber, what he is doing? So look at this textbook. So in this textbook, the barber, what he is doing? The barber is keep a plain big size of the big size of plain mirror in front of your face. After cutting, he took another mirror at back side of you. Why? Because you must observe your hair cutting. How is it? So he wants to show your image of hair cutting at back side of your head. That's why he took the another mirror at back side of your head. That means here he is using two plain mirrors. That means these plain mirrors forms two images. Two images, but object is one. That means this man is one, but the images are two. From this example, what you understand? Object is one, but the images are for two. Understood, children? Object is one. For example, I will explain. Let us do an activity. Let us do an activity. Let us do an activity. Let us do an activity 9. Let us do an activity 9. Now, take two plain mirrors. Take two plain mirrors. And both must be arranged in some angle and joined together by using of tape. By using of tape, joined together at their ends. And you must observe both are tight in position and maintain some angle between the mirrors. Maintain some angle between the mirrors. Now I arrange 90 degrees between the mirrors. Now put a candle and light it, and this burning candle you must keep in front of the two mirrors. What will be formed? You must observe three images are formed. Three images are formed inside of two mirrors. So, one image is formed in one mirror, another image is formed in another second mirror, but at center also the image of third candle is formed. That means the object is one, but the images are many. Here in this experiment, the images are formed 3. The images are formed 3. From this activity, what you understand? Images are many, but object is. Look at this textbook. Take two plain mirrors of same size and join together by using of the tape as shown in the figure, and fold the mirrors through certain angle. That means I arrange 90 degrees. 90 degrees angle and arrange like this. Look at the figure 15 and place a candle and light it. Now this burning candle put in front of the two mirrors. Then you must observe the mirrors. How many images of candle formed inside of the mirrors? So 3 images are formed. Look at the textbook. How many images are formed? 3 images. One in first plain mirror, second in second mirror, and at center third image of the candle is formed. That means object is one, but the images are 3. From this example, what you understood? So, object is one. The images are from many. The images are from many. Understood, children? In this class, we have to learn about in the image formed by a mirror, the right of the object appears as left. The right of the object appears as left and the left of the object appears as right. This is called the lateral inversion. What do you say? This is called lateral inversion. That means the sides are interchanged. That is called the lateral inversion. In second one, the distance from the object to a plane mirror is equal to the distance of the image from the mirror. Then only the image is formed inside of the mirror. Next, irrespective of size of the plane mirrors have, so that is small size, middle size, big size. We are taking small size, middle size, big size. In the irrespective size of the plane mirror, the size of image in the mirror is equal to the size of the object. Fourth point, any object which is far away from us looks smaller in size. When you have to maintain long distance from you and your mirror, then what will be image is formed? The size of image formed very small in size. The image is formed in small in size. In the same way, its image in the plane mirror will also look smaller. Looks smaller. Next, plane mirror forms a single image. Plane mirror forms single image. If we want multiple images, that means more than two images we want. Multiple images of object are arranged. Two plane mirrors are kept at an angle. Some angle you must maintain between them. And next, if the number of images increases, then we reduce the angle between two plane mirrors. I hope you understood the lesson. So from this lesson, I am giving assignment. Define lateral inversion. Already I told you what is the lateral inversion. So define lateral inversion. Next, second one. I am giving the mirror image of the name like this. And can you find out the actual name? So what is the actual name? Write down. So I am giving hint also. Place a mirror in front of this figure and check your answer. Write down the answer for this question. Thank you. I will see you in next class.